What's good with it? It's your boy Simon Phoenix. This is Shots Fired Sunday Night Rant. What up? What up? What up? How y'all doing? Hope you're doing well. And glad to have you with your boy on another Sunday Night Rant. Get into business. First thing on the docket today is talking about the new Eddie Murphy film coming to America. It's got a 2 in the title, so I can't be like 2 because that's not technically right. But, you know, it's the second one. And normally I'm not giving any movie reviews. That's not my thing. I normally pick some pop culture stuff that I want to harass or be funny about. But this kept popping up on my Facebook. And it was a major conversation on my Facebook. So I figured, I'll pull 2 of them off as rants today. Since I have a platform, I talk a little shit about what's going on. So Eddie Murphy comes out with this movie 30 years later. And a lot of people are happy. And a lot of people are like, this was some trash. I've even seen it compared to Pluto Nash. And I was like, oh my God, y'all are mean. Like, Pluto Nash had to be his most trash movie. Like, I'm definitely sure Pluto Nash is probably his worst movie ever. My opinion, but yeah. So, that being said, I was like, dang, I ain't checked it out yet. Let me watch. Let me see for myself. Let me watch it completely relaxed, just chilling, laying in the bed. Let me just watch. So I put it on. I watch. And what I come away with was pretty good movie. All things considered, this was pretty good. I know about the production of the movie. I followed it. So I seen that a lot of this was done in a small area in Georgia. They used the sound stage from Tyler Perry. And then they also used a state of Rick Ross. And Rick Ross has like one of the biggest mansions in the state of Georgia. Like they say that he has one of the top 10 biggest pools in the United States of America. So this is a beautiful, beautiful home that Rick Ross owns. So they were there and pretty much all the filming was done there. And for a film, this is probably as close to you can get to say that from the top to the bottom, Black people were involved in every aspect of this movie coming out. So looking at it and watching, I'm like, well, it looked pretty. The technical end, the cut scenes, the transitions, all those things were perfect. Nothing caught my eye to make me go, oh, that looks crazy. As far as the cast, I didn't have a huge problem since it was normally the people that you expected to come back. The new cast members, to me, were feasible to good. I think the lead male character was feasible. I'm glad that they didn't use like a rapper or anything like that. I think that would have been real dirtbaggy looking from the outside in to be like, you just gave that job to a little rapper guy? No, I don't know, bro. But they didn't, so that was cool. I thought the daughters were really funny and interesting as characters. I thought they should have dove more into the middle and younger daughter to give us some breakdown of how the house worked a little more. But as what we got, I thought they were really cute. What else can I really say? I just really thought that as a whole, as a movie to come out in the middle of a pandemic wasn't too bad. A lot of people talk trash about the plot, but I'm like, it's a comedy. Are the plots really strong? I mean, let's be honest. They're not. They're normally some goofy shit. They're normally silly for a reason. Or far-fetched. There's a good word. Far-fetched is what they normally are. So, I didn't really take much into that. My opinion has always been like, when you're watching a comedy, you kind of just got to just let your mind go and allow the stupidness to happen and laugh where they expect you to laugh or laugh at stuff that you being a dirtbag laughing at. So that's normally how I watch comedies. So for me, it had all those things. I think the person that stole the show definitely was Wesley Snipes. I think everything about his character was funny. That strut that he had me in tears. How much trash he talked when he came on screen just made my whole day. And to be watching someone like Wesley be able to do the things he used to do and try to reclaim his position is fun to watch from a fan point of view. So I was intrigued the whole way every time he popped up on screen. I thought Michael Blackson, you know who I'm talking about. I done messed the man name up, but I thought he was funny when he gave the introduction. I thought his introduction was good. I just thought all around it was a good movie. To the people who didn't like it, I totally understand why. Right? I get your gripe. It's never going to be the classic. You have already secretly put it in your mind it wasn't going to be the classic. And let's be honest. The thing that I really wanted to rant about with this is what ruined this movie is PC culture. What I mean is, and I seen one of my other YouTubers that I watch who gave a breakdown, and I said the exact same thing that he did, that when you have to explain a joke, then a joke's not funny, right? And so there were several times in this movie where Arsenio Hall's preacher character was called out for being a perv. And I was like, it was unnecessary. And I think that's what ruined a lot of the funny for other people. On top of, you've seen these characters multiple times and there was no growth with their funny. They were only there to do the reminiscent thing, to remind us. Now, that's funny in its own right, but I know some of you wanted so much more, and I think that was the issue for you, in my opinion. But I do really think that PC culture is what really, if anything, ruined this movie, is what ruined this movie. I think this movie would have served better to be a rated R movie like the first one was. I think that it should have had a couple more raunchier jokes in proper places. And I'm not really sold on who was supposed to be his one night stand. It's just me, right? I'm not really sold on that. I think that Tiffany Haddish would have been a better selection. And my reasoning behind that is this, that Tiffany Haddish would have been more believable because she's cute. And I don't think that using Leslie like that to make the undercover, like, she's not conventional attractive as being funny isn't funny. And so I think that just kind of threw it off. To me anyway, just took it off a step. I think Tiffany Haddish could have played the exact same person the exact same way and it would have been more funny because she's actually cute. And so if you could have made the rivalry based off the cute and her being bogus, to be like, well, I didn't want her because she was bogus, and this is what happened on why, in comparison to what we got, I think that would have been better. But yeah, I really just put it on PC culture why for a lot of people it sucked. I think anytime you take a franchise that was rated R and then you start to PG-13 it and clean it up and try to mass it out, it's going to lose some of the things that made it special. On top of, it's just one of those movies that it ended perfectly for us to always go back and reimagine, and the next step had to be spectacular. And I think for some people, they couldn't reach that mountain, so therefore it had to be bad. Where there was people like me who are movie people, watch a lot of this stuff, where you're just like, it's like most comedies. It's funny. Is it going to be a classic like the first? No, but that's how most comedies are anyway. That the first one, it can be a classic, and the next one will be, it's funny. You would like to see them at the same time if you're marathoning it at the house, but the second movie is not going to be your choice when you're saying lines or things of that nature. So I could see both sides of it, but still, my personal opinion was it was a good movie. Definitely didn't deserve the assault and battery that some of you put on it. So how about we slide out real fast, right? Get us a little small commercial break, come back from the commercial break, and then we'll go into our next topic. All right. Hey! Remember when back in the days when you used to jump on the dance floor when you heard a groove like this, but your body just won't let you do it any longer? Well, hey, I got the situation set for you, baby. What you need to do is get with Earl's Asper Cream. That's right, Earl's Asper Cream. Earl's Asper Cream is made from the finest ingredients in America. That's right, here in America, baby. And anyway, Earl's Asper Cream is good for those hurting knees, that bad back, those elbows, and those shoulders. And if you don't want to take it from me, then go ahead and listen to one of Earl's happy customers.
Let me tell you, get yourself some Earl's Asper Cream, baby. I had a fracture, fucked up hip. I was sitting there in a nursing home of all places. I sat there, I was up and down that nursing home after I sat there and took some Earl's Asper Cream. And I ain't no nurse, baby. Earl's Asper Cream gave me that marathon strength.
That's right, Earl's Asper Cream. Side effects may include bigger balls, increased sex drive, harder erection, larger semen release, growth of facial hair, slide while you're walking, and a strong pullout game. That's right, baby. Earl's Asper Cream, here to help you get your groove back.
Yeah, you know what it is. Shots Fired podcast popping.
Welcome back to Shots Fired with Simon Phoenix.
Yo, almost forgot. Tonight's drink is Crown Royal Apple with ginger ale. Because I know somebody always hit my inbox and asked me what I was drinking. So that's what I was sipping on tonight. Now, that being said, so what's next on the list? Well, another beautiful post I got wrapped up in on Facebook having a discussion about was Mike Tyson versus Michael Jai White. So there was a huge discussion on Facebook. This was post floated around for the last couple of days. Who would win? Because Michael Jai White said, hey, I will fight Mike Tyson right now for free. So cats got to discussing it. That's what we do. A lot of cats was like, Mike Tyson, power, knock him out. Mike Tyson done fought people in the conversation. Then there was people like me that was like, okay, I could give you that in a boxing match. I do think Mr. White is in better shape than Mike Tyson. I believe that Mr. White right now is probably faster than Mike Tyson because Mike Tyson ain't been in shape for 20 years. But I could see Mike maybe getting one good one off and putting night-night. I can see it. But if you change the scenario, which I pose to do in my argument, would be, well, okay, I'll give you Mike whoop him in a boxing match. Street fight. The answer didn't change for the people who were on Mike Tyson's side. Nah, Mike Tyson, nope. Yeah, Michael whoop him. I go, really? They go, yeah, Mike would beat the brakes off of him. And I'm like, wait. This dude knows like over 5 disciplines. He has a black belt in over 5 disciplines. You still say Mike Tyson wins the fight. Yeah. Out of shape Mike Tyson right now. Bump into Michael Jai White and be like, motherfucker, move. And Michael Jai White be like, hold on, who you talking to? And a fight break out. You are really convinced that Mike Tyson will win. Yes. Okay. I mean, I don't see it that way. I think that Mike Tyson would get his face kicked off, personally. I think that a person who knows multiple disciplines will put their hands all over you if you come at them on some boxer. Because you only know one discipline. So as soon as they peep that you instantly jump into your boxer stance, right, they're going to step into the stance that best protects them from a boxer. And they're going to use their legs. We know this. We know exactly how this fight's going to go. And I just don't see Mike Tyson at this age to be able to withstand being kicked in the face. Now, y'all tell me different. That's fine. But I don't see it. I see Mike Tyson face meeting a shoe and going night-night. That's what I see. That's what I'm saying. I'm putting it on the flow. that Michael Jai White would beat the brakes off of Mike Tyson in a street fight. I ain't saying in a boxing match, in a street fight. That's just my personal opinion. That's why I'm telling you like this. It's just my personal opinion. That's all I'm saying. I don't want no problems. But your boy Mike Tyson get his snot box loosened up. That's what I'm telling you. I'm telling you, he gonna get his snot box loosened up. You got a over 6 foot tall man on top of your head throwing kicks. Nah, bro. He spin you around, get you in a neck hold. Nah, bro. Nah. Nope. I don't see it. I don't believe it. I'm all for the little guy though. Don't get it twisted. I am all for the little guy, but I don't see this one. That's just, like I said, that's just my personal opinion, but nah, man. I just don't. I just don't. But that was the argument. I was just, like I tell y'all all the time, I be shocked. Facebook, I be shocked at the arguments that we be having on Facebook. Be clowning. You got to stay off that little blue app. Man. That little blue app will cause you problems arguing about stupid stuff. And believe me, the Mike Tyson versus Michael Jai White, almost ruined the man's name, is a dumb conversation. But it is interesting. And, you know, I'm all for bogus, interesting conversations. Like, they make me smile. They really do. They really, really do. So, what else is left on the docket? Well, last thing on the docket for the evening, I don't even know what to do. Somebody sent this to my inbox and was like, please tell me your opinion of Cardi B having a doll. And I was like, wait, what? And then they sent me the picture. Say, yo, Cardi B is supposed to be coming out with a doll line. What is your opinion? Oh, man. I mean, you know, I ain't PC. Let's start there. I'm not PC on this show. When we having a Sunday night rant, I'm gonna keep it 100. I was like, what? She got a what? And it was like, and the more I looked at the picture, the more how? In the words of Kanye, how, Sway? How? How did we get here? You know, all crazy conversation aside, like serious Simon is like, I commend her for the power move. Way to get to the bag. And then after that, my dirtbag come out and be like, y'all want y'all daughters looking up to Cardi B though? I mean, I'm just saying, y'all. You want your little kid to actually know who she is? Let's start there. Doll age is minor. We talking about 10 and under. You want your 10 and under children knowing who Cardi B is? Like, dead ass serious? Like, let's have an adult moment here. That's the equivalent of Ron Jeremy having a doll. If Ron Jeremy had Action Hero, then what? I use him because he like the most famous nasty man on the planet. For my hood listeners, that's Wesley Pipes. Are you serious? I'm just saying, are you serious? But it's supposed to be a real thing. So it makes me wonder where we are in society. Like, I can make a bunch of jokes about it, but let's be clear. We're talking about somebody who, for all general purposes, makes blue music. Whether it's popular or not is not the debate. Whether she has the right to make that kind of music is not the debate. The point is, should she be put on a pedestal for it? Should she be able to market to little kids? Then the answer should be no. And I know I might catch flack for it, but that's really what it is. No, she shouldn't have a doll line. Should she have a liquor? Yeah. Your audience should be 18 and up. We already understand there's going to be a trickle-down effect, so we already know that the 15-year-olds and the 16-year-olds and 17-year-olds going to be on who you are when you at the top. We get that. But the 5 and 6 years old shouldn't know who you are. You shouldn't exist to them. That's where my problem comes in. And I don't think that's debatable. If it is, I would love to have that conversation with you. You are more than welcome to come to the show if you come up with a reasonable argument why this woman needs a dial line. I got time. That's how I feel about that one. I got time. Because no matter how much I want to see somebody succeed, I can't watch you succeed in doing something that will be harmful to the youth. And that will be harmful to little girls to introduce them at doll age to Cardi B. You dig? That's just that just don't work. It's just not gonna be cool. It's just not. We ain't gotta have a WAP conversation to understand that. That's just distasteful. Oh my goodness. Just blew my wig back. I mean, literally blew my wig back. That means made my head explode. Over the fact that this chick has a dial line coming out. I'm like, oh my God, y'all will sell anything to us. Anything. You don't care. You don't care. As long as it make money. Man, oh man. Just so crazy. Just so crazy. So yeah, that kind of messed me up, threw me for a loop, had me definitely lost in the proverbial sauce, as they say. Like, really? Like, really? But, you know, as they say, it is like it is. You got to just, take it how it come, I guess. Or at least that's what people would tell me. So, I'm going to slide out. I appreciate y'all coming to the show. I'm going to hit y'all with some classic music, right? You know me. I keep something in the bag just for emergency purposes only. But I figured y'all will dig it. Shots fired. Simon Phoenix. I holla.
And grind can't define the relevance of funk slung. You can smell the stench of eloquence. Stay reeking. I gotta descend to begin with yours peaking, and it's still uneven. The oddball squad call it quits. Don't stand for that, fall for this. My spit make the mitt ball a fist. Punching the map, leaving marks made. Maybe the cause of all the dark shade thrown my way from rhymes I say. Got lames bringing me games, but I'm not interested in your arcades. The bar raiser can't get any higher. So nice, I kill mics with friendly fire, and plenty try to slight, but my advice is chill, cause that's like throwing gas at a firefight. When I ignite, a rapper might die tonight. Out in this thunderstorm, trying to fly a kite to electrify your life, wanting your scene bright. With your bread on bread, wishing for green light. Can't do your thing right, you're all wrong and going astray. Looking gay with your jeans tight, even tighter shirts. Next, y'all do to think it's fly to buy a skirt and match it with a designer purse. Kinda hurts to see the demise and end of such a culture. But fuck that, I'm a rise again.
Welcome to my center, the center. Cold as the pole in the winter. Welcome to my center, welcome to my center. Cold as the pole in the winter. Welcome to my center, welcome to my center. Cold as the pole in the winter. Welcome to my center, welcome to my center. Cold as the pole in the winter.
These dudes wanted to hurt me. Beat me up bad, cause I was getting money and wasn't on the app. Stuffing all my cash, puffing on the grass. That's how I got down, shit out of town in the cab. Killer with the rhymes, killer on beats. Me and Damon probably 20 for 20, a million a piece. They call me dope man. Just started the 11th grade, 6 or 7 pair of J's, 3.0 in locker rays. Always been a smart dude, since I was a cartoon. Now I am reality, y'all niggas is shark food. Fuck boys, listen, I've been on a mission. Do everything at least once, I ain't never been a chicken. I'm forever on the grind, dude. Feed niggas mindful, diabetes out your speaker. You don't want this fried food, We look lime blue. Took a little time to show niggas how it work and show them how to rhyme too. Y'all got it fucked up. I'm talking to you dumb fucks. You can suck my dick and you can lick E-nuts. Shadowing E-nuts, milk like D-cups. You'll get beat up and jack for your re-up.
Welcome to my center. Welcome to my center. Center. Cold as the pole in the winter. Welcome to my center. Welcome to my center. Center. Cold as the pole in the winter. Welcome to my center. Welcome to my center. Center. Cold as the pole in the winter. Welcome to my center. Welcome to my
Shots fired. Simon Phoenix. Out of here. Song from Shadow. Donuts.